What's up, you guys? It's your girl, Jen Rodriguez. I am back with yet another Love Me hair review. As you can see, this one's probably my favorite, okay? This right here is my swag. I am loving this hair. I can't wait to share everything with you guys. But first, you already know what I'm gonna say. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that notifications bell so you don't miss a thing. So let's go ahead and get into this wig. I can't wait another minute. Okay, my necklace is everywhere. Things are just happening. It's like, make way for this hair right here because it's absolutely gorgeous and it was so easy to put on. This is how I did it. But first, we're gonna do a little unboxing to see what we have inside. I swear it feels like Christmas every time I get one of these boxes. Of course, we have the wig itself. We have a wig cap, a satin wrap, a mirror, and an edge control brush. Today we'll be reviewing this Flowy Bohemian Curls wig. It's a curly, glueless 5x5 closure lace wig that comes pre-plucked. Here is the texture pretty much out of the box. I am totally getting the Bohemian vibes, okay? Inside the wig, we have two combs at the top. We have a comb in the very back. We have two adjustable bands that can be crisscrossed, which is how I wear it. And then there's an adjustable band in the middle. So one thing I've been really doing is paying attention to how my hair feels underneath the wig cap. So I have been kind of playing around with different braid patterns. I think right now I have about 4 cornrows in it, and then I braided it together and flipped it upside. Actually, let me just show you guys. All right, so this is what my hair is looking like. Nice and long, we got some length going. So I'm just gonna take these braids, I'm just gonna braid them together, and I'm flipping it upside down so that it's nice and flat against my head. I'm gonna take a bobby pin and just bobby pin it like that. I've seen people crisscross at the bottom, and for me, I did that for a while. I started to feel like that affected the fit. It was kind of, creating, it was almost like it had to be extra tight back here, and I was tightening it too much because so much space was being taken with the braids rather than with the natural shape of my head and things being as flat as possible. Just a little hot tip. Sorry, y'all, this wind is on one right now. It's rocking and a rolling outside. I don't know what's happening. You know what I'm saying? But as long as we ain't having no Dorothy experiences up in here, as long as the whiz ain't about to happen, I'm cool. All right. So if you hear this going on, it's the wind outside. Okay. I've got some foundation that I normally would contour with, or at least a little bit deeper of a color. I did a live with LUVME Hair not too long ago, and they asked why I use something that I contour with rather than using a foundation that matches my skin tone. For me personally, I think it's just because this is the color that matches what I usually put on my forehead when I'm contouring. I've got a little bit of space up there. I'm such a smart person. God created a little extra room up top for me. But I personally use something a little bit darker underneath. And I feel like it kind of evens out, right? If I put something that matches perfectly on top of this tan, it might still have a cast to it. Whereas something darker kind of gets rid of any of that white cast that I see that's super annoying. And it just feels better to put something a little bit darker up there. Here's the wig. Oh yes, baby. Ah! Oh, look at all these inches. This is what I'm talking about. I only have a little bit of lace. That's like from temple to temple, right? So I'm really, really excited about that. Color's not too bad off the bat. That's kind of what we have in terms of comparison. I may not have to put a whole lot of concealer or anything on top of that. So it's looking really good. Oh my gosh. I've missed this look so much. This is looking good. It's looking good. It feels great. This feels so lightweight. I'm feeling good. Everything is exactly where it's supposed to be. No fuss, no tuss, won't be no stuff. This feels extremely drama-free. I'm feeling really good about placement. Like, let's just go ahead and make this thing official. So before I do my Got To Be spray, I am gonna go ahead and lay down the hair a little bit out of the way. You can use mousse, but I'm not doing too much of a wet look today. I'm keeping it dry. And my mousse is extremely wet, so I don't want to use that right now. You can part it anywhere. Usually my rule of thumb is to part it where there's lace, right? So anywhere from here to here, you can pretty much part it. Just kind of pay attention to any wefts that might be showing. But it looks like you can part it anywhere. We'll kind of find out. Well, you know what the deal is. We got our Got2b spray. I don't really use anything too different from that. This is really, really good for people who want their wigs to be secure for a few days at a time. For me, I can rock this and sleep in my wig and all that for at least a few days. And I make it last longer by re-spritzing and blow drying if I start to see it kind of lift. This is what we have kind of melted on this side, pre-foundation. We've got a little bit of melt going on this side versus not melting on this side. All right, now that everything is laid down and I've got it glued, feeling good, feeling secure, I'm gonna take a little bit more of something that I contour with. It's not as deep as the foundation I used for the cap, but I'm just going to use that and just kind of All right, so we have this all tied down. I'm gonna let this kind of sit while I spray down my hair. Again, this is straight out of the box texture. This is what we're looking like. We have that kind of established. So I'm just gonna re-spritz the hair a little bit and just add some product to get it to style a little bit more. So I've got my water. I have my Canon leave-in conditioner. I'm not using that much because this stuff goes a really long way. All right, we got some shedding going on, folks. We have some shedding. All right, I have a wet brush. It is like a detangler brush. It works really, really well. Of course, you can use a wide tooth comb if you want, but we're just gonna take the brush, start at the ends, and just detangle the hair. Nice and separated. Final step, my hair is getting to be about 75% dry, headed toward 80-85%. So I went ahead and did some corrective cutting, added just like a little bit of baby hair looking hair around where those hard stops are. This type of wig probably isn't one that I will pull back a whole lot just because it starts to look really wiggy over in this area. You of course can leave some hair out and that helps. But with the way that it's fitting right now, I would have to do a lot of finagling, and finagling is not what I'm doing today. So I have some concealer that is really close to my skin tone. It's almost like, honestly, this could be my foundation color, but I'm just gonna grab that and get rid of any lines of demarcation. This particular stick and concealer I use just for my hair, so I'm not double dipping into my skin. That's gross. We're not doing that over here, just FYI. I'm gonna go back through with my finger and just get rid of anything that may have landed on the hair itself. All right, right, you guys, that's my video for today. I am loving this water wave lace wig. Make sure you check out the description box. By the time I put this video up, I will have everything you need to know. I'll have a link to purchase the wig, the direct link. I will have the length. I'll have the type of lace it is, all that good stuff. As you already know, this is good human hair, baby, okay? Also, you already know you can save 20% off using the discount code JEN20. That's with one N, JEN20. But make sure you use that discount code, support your girl, save those coins, and we can rock this out together. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the love. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye. I'll work on this. I'll get this together one of these days. I'm about 37 years old. I can't be doing, I guess I can, whatever. Live your life.